Not yet.
Hello, everyone. And recording also?
It'll be recording to the...
Yeah, we're coming up now.
Converting everyone into tiny particles
Yay!
for transmission.
All right. We are up. Hooray!
Yay!
So, welcome again to our ongoing campaign as our party explores the wilds of Varsolaris. Gathered around the tavern table today, if we could get a quick introduction of your character and a brief physical description. To reacquaint ourselves.
I am the bard. I am Elilyn, and I am a bard of many masks. I can blend in any surroundings, so I guess you could call my appearance inconspicuous.
Sounds good.
Cloter, level 2 High Elf Paladin. We're still haven't technically chosen fully the direction that we want to go,
but the time for swearing your oath feels like it's coming fairly close.
It is coming very close.
It's nigh.
So that there will
have to choose the direction. Yeah,
there will be probably some small ceremony locally at least once that time is right.
All right.
I am Kianga. I am a Gnoll druid. Very loud, very gruff in appearance, and just excited to be here.
And I am Lauren, a human fighter, and I don't talk much, but I hope I will survive tonight.
I'm Philip. I play Ulfgar, that is dwarf monk. He's bound, very calm, even when he's dying.
All right, and our party is at the tavern. It's a somewhat somber atmosphere after the loss of one of their adventuring companions just a few days ago, and the party has decided to be setting out towards the cave behind the waterfall, if I believe that is correct.
Yep.
That is correct.
And some very strange heavy mists have been settling around the outpost the last few days, and the people, the pilgrims who are going out gathering resources and stuff to help build the town, have been feeling really creeped out by the fogs when they come, and that has slowed work on the outpost a little bit, as everybody is preferring to be inside the gates, especially during the dark periods, the midday dark, as well as the right through the night, and not risking being out after the sun goes down. So to get to the waterfall, which is across the bay from where you are, how is the party planning to get there today?
Not through the forest.
Yeah?
Can we just follow the stream?
Yeah, there's like a little... I don't know how safe that is to walk, though. Last time we walked there, someone fell in, there were sharks.
Maybe we can walk more safer this time. More cautious.
So, here's your outpost. It's not much of a little walled community there.
Let's see, where's my sort of map here? This is it.
And across, you can see the waterfall pouring into the bay from the plateau up on the ledge there. Straight across, it's about 6 miles or so from.
So
Like, as
swimming
the
6
crow
miles
flies.
is not. Swimming 6 miles is probably not a good idea given the sharks. Is that what you said?
There are small reef sharks in the waters, yes.
If you bop them in the nose hard enough, they'll go away.
Could we tame one and ride it?
They're not very big.
I feel like I'm bigger than the shark.
Okay. Can we tame Kianga and Okay, no, never mind.
Am I not tame already?
Do we have small boats?
There are some fishing boats in the village, yes.
Well, we maybe could take them.
And last time, the party did pay one of the fishers to take them across. She was fairly reluctant to do so.
Yes, I
but,
do remember that.
So why are we not just walking around?
Well, I mean, we can, but it's a very narrow path, and
It's quite slippery, and with the mist, I'm not sure.
I have featherball. We can always
well, just last
prevent
time
one
someone
person from dying.
last time someone fell and there were sharks. No one died, but there were sharks.
Well,
So
if
getting
it
to the base
swims
of the
or-
waterfall, when the tide is out, you could keep close to the rocks. So this is fairly cliffy most of the way around. Elevation coming down closer to where the outpost and where the boats landed. It's a more bit of a sheltered spot there that your boat came into. Or you could go the walking path up and around, but starting part way up, that's where the jungle is once you get up to the top of the plateau.
Well, if we sit close to the coast and we all have a proper tether, since we're at the camp, we can grab some ropes and make sure that if one of us falls, all of us fall.
Yeah.
I mean, if one of us falls, the rest of us pull them up.
Sounds like an idea.
I think that should be doable.
Yeah,
that
I
would
think-
I
save
think
time,
so.
and I think that would prevent deaths. So let's do that.
Sounds good. Great.
Okay. So the plan is just set out on foot. What gear are you going to be procuring if you don't have it already?
I have some ropes.
Most.
Grapple hooks.
Grappling
harnesses.
hook is a good idea.
Okay, does anybody have a grappling hook already, or is that something that you'd need to have?
I don't have it.
No, I don't have one.
I don't think so, but
I have the rope.
I don't have one because I have claws, so I can climb where you guys can't.
don't we have a smithy?
There
Someone who's
is
working on smithing?
there is a fairly rudimentary blacksmith shop set up that can make some small, simple things. A grappling hook would be within the range of that. So if somebody wanted to buy that probably a few days before setting out, then give them time to prep it, to make it for you.
I think would be good, yeah.
I've got what I need, but I don't know about you guys.
What have you done?
I don't know. You wanted a grappling hook. I don't need one of those. I can just climb.
Alright. We'll
Just tie the knoll to the end of a string and
yeah,
out into the water
sounds good.
if you need to.
Well,
You're lucky I can swim.
You're less lucky that she smells like dog afterwards.
I mean, I always smell like dog, just wet dog.
Well, could I have commissioned a grappling hook a couple days ago? And
That's a fairly reasonable piece of equipment
okay,
to have. So
and a few
we'll worry about
ropes.
the exact cost.
We have ropes from last.
I think everybody should have rope
I
already.
have
Yeah,
rope.
I-
Yep.
Okay.
Most characters should have that as part of their adventuring pack, I would hope.
So let's tie ourselves fairly close and head out.
Start walking.
Buddy system. Let's do it.
yeah, I will get a grappling hook also.
Okay. I don't have the exact cost offhand, but that'll be deducted from whatever credit you have at the outpost. What order are you tying yourselves in? Who's up front? Who's in the back?
Let's put the druid up front.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm the
I'll-
one that knows the way. Why not?
I'll take the rear.
I'm in the middle.
So your anchor.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Unless actually, who's the heaviest of us?
The what?
Probably
Heaviest.
also me. No, I don't know. And you all your armor.
I don't know. I have 180.
We're all elves and you're a gnoll, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm also probably taller than everybody.
Probably. Yeah, you look like the tallest one here.
Strength-wise,
Where's all my dice?
strength-wise, it's Lorem and Chloe.
Yeah.
So maybe we should keep the two of them towards the back.
Are we pulling a cart or anything? Or?
You definitely won't be able to fit the cart along
On the
here.
path?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're.
I don't think we're taking a cart. We're just
No,
taking
just what we can
taking
carry.
ourselves.
whatever we've got.
Our
and if
packs.
we've got any.
I will
Well,
be the
what
second
do
one.
druids need? Like crazy druids that will reincarnate. Do we have anything that can possibly bribe the druid?
I have some daggers.
He's got
Depends
some
on the
brew, right?
person, man.
I mean, he's the brewer. Do you have any brew
Yeah,
on
you got some alcohol
Anything
over
that
here?
would?
Yeah, I was writing some. I don't know. I was able to have some assemble it, some cook it. I don't know what the name of brew it.
Brew
Brew it, yeah.
In the meanwhile,
Yeah, and getting something good and fermented properly takes time.
The goblin blood, you know.
Yep. Yeah, you've been working on that one.
So yeah, I had some. brew.
Okay.
And
22.
the druid in the party would know at least that you need, as a component, if this is your plan, some piece of the deceased body to take with you
Right.
to provide that resonance.
Yes. We have that, I'm assuming you guys have that.
Yeah, a scale, a tooth, a
Yeah,
claw, something.
I wasn't there when she died, so.
I wasn't either, but
But
hopefully
they've returned to
brought
the
some
outside.
back, and
Yeah.
and we do
Okay,
have
yeah.
a scale and a lock of hair.
Yeah, and are you going before or after the ceremony for Ulfgar, to lay him to rest?
I think we'll go before, as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So, what time of day are you stepping out?
Let's go early this.
We can
today.
go as early
in
as
the
we
morning.
can, yeah.
Okay, so right at the crack of dawn, you're heading out. It's a fairly cool day. The winds off the bay are blowing pretty strong. It's overcast. There, you can see wisps of fog, sort of drifting around the bay, mostly clinging to getting closer to where the jungle is up there. There's more fog at the base of the cliffs there. There's and of course outside of the outpost there's been plenty of reports of the creepy fog. You're heading out in order as early as you can. The tide is fairly low as you make your way out, but it's doesn't stay that way forever, of course, and the water is coming back up as you're getting about 2/3, 3/4 of the way around. Can everybody please make an athletics check at 13 to keep their footing? Carrying on, the water continues to rise, and nobody here is halfling size, right? Everybody's at least medium size?
Yes.
Excellent. So, coming up closer to the waterfall, a big wave is coming and tries to pull you in. At 14, make your athletics check to stay anchored to the path that you're on. Anybody who's small would be rolling at disadvantage.
What do we need?
14.
Got it.
again?
Athletics, yep.
Athletics.
50 plus
20
4.
plus 2.
Was 6.
What's
Yeah,
that?
is it?
Mine was 6.
6.
Uh-oh.
Which brings Ulfgar into the water,
Oh, no.
who is tied in between Ellie and Kianga.
I got a 22.
Sorry?
20 plus 2.
Your footing's safe.
I got a 16, so.
So, are you you can see that there's some interest in your passage in the water, and as something goes into the quickly deepening parts of the bay, little triangle fin in the water is moving closer to your position.
Not the goddamn sharks again!
Follow him up!
The people who are tied to Ulfgar, do you wish to make any immediate reactions?
Yes.
Pulling on the rope and pulling him up.
Pull him up.
I'm gonna, well, as soon as I feel a tug on the rope, I'm actually gonna hold on to the wall.
Okay.
Dig my claws in and hold on.
All right. Make your. This is probably a strength. And athletics probably benefits again, and you can roll with advantage. I'd say that counts as help.
So 18 and strength.
Plus strength.
0. Strength is 0, but athletics is 2.
Plus, I'm assisting.
Yeah. So you get to, if you want, you can roll again and take the better of the 2 rolls because you've got advantage on this.
1 plus 2.
18 is better.
Take that. Woof. Back on.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, let's not.
Sorry.
One of these creatures swims up, bites at where Ulfgar just was, and then circles back. And you can see that there's about 4 of these toothy fish following your passage with a fair bit of interest. You're entering close to the waterfall, and the fog is starting to settle in over where you are, and it feels exceptionally cold and clammy, especially to Ellie and Kianga. One final athletics check before you hit the waterfall at 15.
15.
20.
14 and 4, 18.
Oh, this is 9.
That's, yeah.
I missed that one.
14.
My second nature 20.
I got 14.
Oop.
Get him to draw.
Ellie, did you make it?
No, I did not.
Did anybody else not make it?
I didn't make it.
Ellie and Loram together got swept out beside each other. The sharks were waiting for the second opportunity, and they immediately take their reaction attacks, and then we'll see what happens next with initiative. Right.
Can I swim?
Purple.
What do I need? I need this one for sure.
You are very close to the waterfall right now. The sound is pounding in your ears, and Loram does a 12 hit.
No.
Does a 13 hit.
No.
Ellie does an 11 hit.
No.
Does a 22 hit.
Yes.
That one is high.
So one of the sharks is able to get at your foot and take a bite for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh. And I'm watching helplessly.
Initiative.
Oh, sorry, we're all rolling initiative.
Initiative. Unless you're standing by doing nothing,
Oh, okay.
which is totally a valid choice. I won't question your decisions. Everybody who's anybody under 10.
Nope.
Where are we at?
6.
6.
9.
Okay, who's up to 15? What are we at?
11.
Up to 20.
14.
Oh, Ulfgar. That was 14. And who are we missing? Whose amazing initiative don't we have here?
Ellie. Oh.
I'm 12 plus, what do I add here? I forgot.
Your dexterity bonus.
15.
that puts Ellie at the top of our party.
Actually, with my dexterity was 16.
16. Oh, jockeying for position, are we?
No.
The elf is going before the dwarf? No. I actually was. I had one foot tied behind my back. I was actually a bit higher. So that gives us one bad roll. 1, 9, 11. Kyunga, you were at 12, right?
Yes.
No, you were at
No, I was at 9.
I'm 11.
So this is. We have 15. And we had one that is outperforming you all.
Sharks out there.
With blood in the water, who's bleeding? Slightly.
Eli.
I believe that was Ellie.
Ellie.
Is going after the one that's dropped
Bleeding.
a few drops of blood in the water. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
For a further 3 points of damage. Ulfgar.
So Ellie is right behind
Ellie-
me, right?
Ellie is, yes.
In the water.
You are close to the waterfall. Ellie and Lorem are at the end of the rope.
And we still tied, right?
Sorry?
So we still tied.
You are still tied together. The water is up to about your waist. A bit higher.
Okay, I try to pull her out there.
Okay. Give us our nice strong.
Are you pulling me out, or I'm good in the water also?
Ulfgar is tied to Ellie. You come a little bit closer as he pulls Ellie in.
Oh, okay.
You got the weight of 2 of your companions that's going to be resisting. Athletics check. I think this would probably be about a 17.
19.
Whoosh. Like nothing. This is why we get a dwarf and not an elf on the side, right? Is that what I'm hearing?
Basically.
I know.
Ellie, you've been pulled out of the, or back onto the narrow spot where your feet touch the ground and you're no longer over your head in the water.
Oh, I'm alone. Help.
This is a tough one.
And you're in the
I'm not dead
fogs
enough
right
to
now.
heal myself, so maybe I should just. So Ulfgar hit one or didn't?
No, Ulfgar pulled you in.
Oh, he just pulled me in.
Yeah,
Okay.
use his action to pull you into relative safety.
Okay. Sleep. What does sleep do? Maybe I should try and make one sleep.
Yeah, that covers an area of effect and makes the lowest hit point one creatures in the area fall asleep first.
Okay, I think that's what I'll do then. Sleep.
And as you cast the spell, you feel something not right, and it doesn't actually cast.
Oh, damn.
You don't spend a spell slot, but as much as you try, it's not there.
So much for
Okay.
my shillelagh.
We still have your claws.
Yeah, that's true.
One of the sharks is coming, and
Why?
Lorem, you are still in
So
the.
The only guy in the water.
Undead
Yeah.
and creatures immune to being charmed aren't affected by this spell.
Before you got to that point, that would be something after the spell was cast.
Okay.
Before the spell was cast, you were not able to cast the spell up
Why?
front. That's a
Good question.
Does a 9 hit there,
9.
Lorem? Okay, Lorem, you're
Okay.
you're splashing.
Yeah, so I'm like splashing around, but somehow missing the hit.
Oh, the mist.
Yeah. Oh, is it my turn?
No,
Or?
it's Lauren.
Can I try to attack?
You certainly can.
With strength.
As one of them comes a bit closer to you to try to take a bite.
22.
22 is definitely a hit.
Mm-hmm. Wait, which die? Oh, this one. It's 8 damage.
Okay, so probably the one that just tried biting you, I'd say. Anything else?
Nope.
Oh,
Crashing
you're
around.
splashing, you're making noise, you look like a
Crashing
nice
around.
big dinner. I assume that an 8 does not hit though.
Nope. With my arm.
Kianga.
Oh, my God.
Gosh, Kianga can't do much because I'm not really close to Lauren.
You are very close to the waterfall.
Yes. Hmm.
Can't we just
But-
flee the battle and head?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but if I start running, I have to try and drag the rest of you with me.
Yell out to us.
Yeah, but Worm's still in the water.
You've also got Wild Shape as a bonus action.
Yeah, but I can't turn into anything that swims.
You turn into something strong enough to haul the team around.
Can I do a bear? If I can do a bear, I'll be a bear. Where's all my
bear.
Because you
animals?
took your Circle of the Moon.
Panda
right?
bear.
Yeah, I am always Circle of the Moon. That's my
Giant
jam.
panda bear.
I mean, I was gonna go with like a black bear, but yeah, sure.
Panda bears are vicious.
And,
Actually, I'm gonna wild shape into a brown bear since they're a larger bear.
Okay. Yes, CR1 is what your maximum.
Yeah.
is there enough space
Strength is.
for a bear?
You might need to loosen the rope a little bit with your item interaction to.
Yeah. Or it's just gonna snap. Yeah, no, I'm going to, I'll loosen the rope a bit and then, wild shape into a bear. And then I am going to, jeez, I should have probably explained what I was doing beforehand, but whatever, I'm just gonna,
No time for that!
yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Knoll bear. It doesn't look that much different, right? Does it?
The bear's slightly bigger than the knoll, that's all.
Does Kianga look kind of different to any of you guys?
I know I'm splashing in the water.
I don't know what to do, honestly. Like,
I thought you were
I'm
going
not
to
in
do
a
all
good
of us.
position to do anything, you guys. I'm in the lead. I can just start trying to drag you guys, but I don't know.
You're in the front.
Yeah.
If anybody's going to drag the party around.
Yeah, all right.
What's the strength of the bear?
19 plus 4.
Sounds like a decent check
Yeah, all
for
right.
hauling. You've got they've got resistance and I'd say make a check on that.
Okay, what am I checking? My strength, right?
This will be a pure strength pulling
And am I using
with the bear strength.
the bear
absolutely.
strength?
With the
Yep,
bear hand.
you're a bear.
Cool. So the plus 4 is the modifier on that, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, not a +0. Or
Yeah.
+1.
Okay, cool. So I got a 16 then.
All right.
Okay, so if what I'm gonna do is,
Describe it.
yeah. All right, guys, we're going. Loosen the rope. Wild shape bear. Just kind of. I'm on all I'm standing up. Go down to all fours. Let out
You say, cool.
a big
Like, what's happening?
grunting roar, and then I just start running, and you guys are just gonna be dragged along with me.
Okay, that gets you onto that little rocky platform behind the waterfall.
Okay.
Bring us to Clotar. You've all probably slipped a little bit on the rocks a bit. What are you at?
Okay, so we're all out now, including.
Kianga's at the waterfall. You're at the back of the rope
Right.
train.
You're just kind of being dragged along for the
Oh,
ride.
okay, but no need to help pull or anything because we're all dragged along, right?
You're not on dry land yet.
Oh,
You've been
I've
pulled off your
started.
feet and-
Yeah.
But
So here,
Lorem's now in line, right? As opposed to being off in the.
Am I
Yeah.
still in the water?
in sort of straight line, which would put her into the. Here's our waterfall. Sure, top view. So behind the waterfall, Gyanga, and then I shouldn't have erased. Ulfgar, Ellie, Lorem, Clotar, and our. So coming around the final stretch, I guess it was maybe a little bit straighter. So if that's the curve of the thing, you'd all be a little bit off the path for having been pulled bodily forward, but you're very close to where you need to be. Sharks would be back here a little ways.
With KL being target number 1.
KL currently being.
We better start hauling from the back. No. Going forward and pulling in a U kind of thing. Just
Okay. So just moving forward, half speed to for all the resistance.
Water, yeah.
If you're just focused on moving, then you can move again, which would get you. Let's see. Yeah, full move would get Clotar and Ellie beside each other.
Gotta go.
Kind of just move the bullseye head.
Lorem,
I'm like, what's happening?
a 7 I assume does not hit you.
No.
I assume it's just splashing in the water and the sharks are like, I don't know if I want this. Front shark, 14, still a miss.
No, still miss. Yeah.
Ulgar.
So, pulling the behind,
Yep.
rope, I go towards Kayanga, trying to go inside of the waterfall.
All right.
And helping to pull the others.
All right. For pulling 3 people in the water, give us a nice show of monk strength.
16 plus 0, so
That's what we asked for from Kianga. Pulling everybody a little bit up. Ellie.
Ellie, move in that direction, I guess. That's
All right.
the best thing to do at this point.
Now you've only got 2 people to pull. Make roll as you pull everybody else in to help make everybody else closer.
Push them in the water.
I kind of didn't pull them
getting
closer,
up, slip on the
but
rock.
I'm helping. I'm helping like Yoshirima helps me do the dishes.
For Clotar, the shark thinks maybe you're a softer target. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it hits.
Can you take 7?
8, 7.
Lorem.
I'll just try to kind of like make my way to everybody and like trying to go to the waterfall.
Okay. You'll be pulling 1 person. Show me some strength to help bring Clotar in.
Oh, this is a D12.
Oh, I got.
Yeah,
the
don't roll a
dice.
d12. That doesn't go nearly as high as you want it to.
I got 20.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Non-natural 20.
Coming on up, I think that gets everybody into behind the waterfall. Water's pounding. The sharks are staying away from the rapid waters here. After a few minutes, they disperse back into the bay, leaving you in the cave behind the waterfall. Has anybody been here before?
I've been in the
there.
cave behind the waterfall, but not anything further than
Didn't
that.
find anything.
I was, yeah, one of the first people to be in there, yeah.
Yes, and you were here too before,
Yeah.
right?
Clueless.
Dum dum bing.
So the cave is fairly short. And there's a marked decrease in humidity when you step into here. It's somewhat climate controlled, and temperature is a little bit more comfortable. Same things here as before. There's the inscription on the wall above and below the shape on that you see there. The opposite wall is slightly shiny. In one spot that Ian had discovered, where some kind of quartz material was, a little bit polished, a little bit more reflective. And so you've arrived here at your destination. The sun is shining in a little bit from the sunrise off in this direction. It's fairly overcast and cloudy, so it's not doing very much, but it is providing a little bit of light.
I thought we set a trap last time we were here.
I think she unset it.
Yes, the
Oh,
trap was unset.
They've come back
Oh, okay.
since, yeah.
Here.
Okay, we don't know what the inscriptions say, do we?
They discovered what that was.
They were deciphered by the previous expedition, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Um,
I was scrolling back to see if I could find it, but
Diana had posted.
Yeah, Diana posted something.
it's
Yeah, so let's go like this. On this one.
in the Twitch or in the.
Sorry? I don't think anybody's put it on the wiki, but that would be a
Oh.
nice spot for it.
Mm-hmm.
But Diana did share it in the channel.
In the
Okay.
Slack channel, it should be there.
I'm encouraging people to try to put things up on the wiki so we can see them more
Oh, there we
easily.
go.
When the first light of week shines upon the eye,
The path.
the path will. I think she didn't put.
the path Azomio, the unseen master of the world between worlds.
Shall open glory be to.
Oh,
That is the one that is the inscription. Can you read her handwriting?
the first. Okay, so when the first light of
Oh, this one is this one.
Yeah.
Fiag shines upon the the path of.
When the first light of Fiag shines upon the eye of the path, shall open
No,
glory.
Azomio, the
Blue?
unseen master.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Glory to Azomio, the unseen master of the world between worlds.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
seems like a name.
Yes.
I guess. Right.
The light of Fiag. What is that?
What is week?
They did see that word come up in one of the other things that they translated.
Oh, there's another.
There are some other documents there.
Fig.
Oh, this one.
Wars. No.
Oh, this
Varsolaris,
one.
Barbarous. Okay.
Varsolaris.
That's Fig.
I knew it! This is a religious place. These are definitely gods.
Sample. Despite.
Okay, so that's what Tatiana posted. Gotta find that.
Dreams for the annual
Went back a
cycle.
little bit of space here for my
To the
paste.
Disc on the wall. Ruins. Outpost. Spider weaving. Serpents.
Dreams for the dead days.
Reptilian fire.
Do I sense any demons, undead, etc.? I'll use.
I guess these are continents or something. Varsolaris, Barbarous.
Either their continents or names of old gods.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you were
Maybe
saying.
names of
Okay.
saints also.
I'm slow.
Using
Or
your
is it people?
divine senses,
It could also be.
I would say
What's the
that
other translation?
it probably pings as some kind of hallowed ground.
The first
Yes.
light of Fig shines upon the eye. Fig. It's the first light of Fig. I need to look at the sky.
Does it mean that we have to shine the sun?
Well, the first
through
light
it?
of Fig shines upon. But is that the sun or is that the planet?
I mean, some people have been taken sun as God.
Yeah,
Maybe
And-
it's the name of the sun, God.
And I don't know if you heard when I said to Kirtina that word showed up in some of the other translations that they
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why we were looking at the other ones there too.
Seems like
Right.
a list of gods.
And
It could be a god, or it could be the names of what they called whatever is, you know, sun,
sun
the
of
spirit of the
moon.
sun, the spirit of the moon, the spirit of the big planet.
From
that
what I
won't
see,
let
there's like that the dial. There are numbers on that dial on the wall, right?
There's a dial on the wall.
in
thought it was
the,
on
I think it was Tatiana's
Yeah.
upload. Look, if you look at what
So
What,
it looks sort of like a.
Anya was able to bring back.
Sundial. This
Interesting.
on the wall. Reptilian.
Okay, so Tirador, Nai, and Elo are deserts.
Serpent.
The disc on the wall
Oh,
has.
spider weaving.
Where's one? Oh, that's weird.
Alien,
Why are the
misty,
numbers?
Cloudy, Fig. Wait,
So this is the one here.
isn't
so they
it
were
misty
starting.
Oh, that's a
out
one?
right
Okay.
now?
I thought that was a
They're
two.
starting there.
Okay,
Maybe
so
we have to put the
Varsolaris,
dial
and then
on.
two is
Because,
Barbarous.
if we just
And there's a hunter and a tree.
Number 4 says
Constellations?
heat.
Is this a
And then number 4 here is the
is this a
cloudy
map of the
thing.
sky?
Hope so.
Maybe not.
This one.
It's something that they found. It was carving on a wall. The
you
carving rotated as they pulled on it.
Carving rotated.
Is
Yeah.
there a select? Is there like a way to see like the selected piece of the rotation, or?
Is there like a pointer? Something?
This is not here. This was
Oh, okay.
at.
This was at the ruins, which is in the opposite direction of the.
Well, then why are we discussing it?
Well,
don't
to get
know,
clues
because
where
we
the words
see
found were found
So
again.
they're sort of like this is that was the key to this map, or something like that.
Because you're trying to figure out what was going on here, I was just pointing out that in the notes brought back by your companions.
But this is true. We came on a mission to find the druid. I think we should just continue on in and find the druid.
Yeah.
Probably. Good case.
So are there any colors and icons, you know, like left hand blue? Right foot red?
Okay. Light of
Here's
Use the
pen.
purple pen.
What's this?
back to you. So then I need
dial.
notes. So then I need
Closer to the tip.
a new note.
What's that? Tree?
Okay. That's this. Hey, look at that. I already have this.
I had to print out another one because you weren't here last week.
I had it. It was actually on my desk. It was in my book on my desk. I leave all my D&D stuff here. Can you pull up that one?
So.
the druid is not here.
What's going on? What are we doing?
I don't know.
I'm doing thinking.
The
What?
druid seems to be occupied with thinking right now.
Okay.
Muttering to herself, wandering back and forth, touching all the stones, just thinking.
Just like
I mean, if
what are
it
you
would
doing?
help, I could probably cast comprehend languages if we want to see.
That's
but
right. You haven't been around the last few days. That's
Oh,
our
please,
last
let's do that.
I sort of started to suggest that, and then when we already have everything translated, it's why I don't know. So okay, comprehend languages.
Are you sure you want to use a spell slot for that? In like that they
Well,
have
see, that's
got a
the thing.
translation here.
I don't think we need to because we've already got a bit of a key and a translation, and We're not sure we need that at this point.
First
So,
light of...
I think we should go further into the cave, and I think I'm gonna sort of.
That is
I think that's
further into
the
the
end
cave.
of the cave.
So
We
that's as
are-
far as it gets.
It's a
That's-
pretty short cave.
Oh, okay.
It was inspected fairly thoroughly last time.
This was
by-
not where the druid was.
In the second trip to the cave, the druid appeared seemingly out of nowhere, and then disappeared again.
Weird.
The druid is not there.
No, the
the,
druid might be here.
When the party turned their back.
Feed.
Okay, everybody,
That's
let's turn our backs.
Let's
Huh?
look
let's
up
turn
outside.
around and face the other direction so that.
I will turn around then.
So we're gonna look outside.
Yeah, I think that's what he was saying. So
Looking at the mist.
or we'll all gather around
All
on
of
this
my
side of the
notes
wall
are
so that we can't
everywhere.
actually see what's happening behind us.
This. When the first light of Feig shines upon the eye of the path. This is an eye, you guys.
Which is an eye?
The thing on the wall.
Which
Yeah,
side?
This
eye
side.
there.
That
Okay,
side.
so on the inscription part, it's like
That's a
top and
small
bottom, and
hole.
then there's this like ovally.
That's on this side.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's eye shaped.
Okay.
I knew I had notes.
Is there
elsewhere.
some sort of
Invite
a?
us day and
When the
I
first
think we
light of
should turn
the
our
eye
backs
of
to the
path
eye because I think there's a druid that's looking at us
When
through
the
that
first
eye.
light off,
shall
Feet.
open.
And as soon as we turn our backs,
I
he'll
don't know what
appear.
fig
What are you thinking is the name of the old god? One of the old
I don't
gods.
think I'm getting any traction here.
Sorry. Turn our backs to.
The eye, because I think the druid is actually watching us, and if we turn our backs, maybe he will.
Sure. I
Shy
will. I
eye.
will.
I will.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
already
try
looking at the mist.
Okay,
Okay.
won't cost us
Should we
anything.
count down?
let's look on this
Contact.
side and see what's on this side of
The
the wall.
shiny side.
There's a spot where the rock is like it's got more quartz or something in it, so it is a bit
shiny
more
quartz.
reflective.
Could we maybe make a camp here, make a fire, and stay here during a whole like cycle of the light? Because maybe each one of the lights that we have from these two.
Yeah, we don't know. Maybe Feig's a time. Is it the before the first dark, the second dark, the noon dark?
I'm gonna like shout into the cave because I like the sound of the echo. It's really good acoustics in here.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna go Feig, Figaro.
It echoes very nicely. It's not an amphitheater, but you can get a bit of resonance out of this.
Okay.
And maybe we can set some kind of watch, like while we are sleeping, and someone keep the eye on what's happening.
Okay.
How many days of provisions did you take with you from the town?
I
by the
would
way.
take.
I brought at least 3,
He's
3
got like
days.
but I also do hunting.
wild
stuff.
boar jerky.
Yeah, I would have get 2, but I didn't know.
Just wondering, like, how long of an excursion you're prepared for.
Well, if the sharks are there, that means there are smaller fish somewhere there.
Indeed, it does.
But also sharks are tasty.
But sharks are tasty, but
Can we
we
eat the
would have to
sharks?
kill the sharks for that.
Get to kill the
I
fish
can
too.
kill shark.
Yeah, fish are a little easier.
Sharks are fish.
Well, sharks are a little bigger and they have bigger teeth.
So do I.
And they bit me. And I'm owie.
I think they are mammals.
Sharks.
Are we staying long enough that we can get
No.
around?
I would actually
I
try,
thought they're mammals.
but
Does the druid appear
Whales
yet?
are mammals. Sharks
Are fish.
Sharks are kind of fish.
Sharks are fish.
Has the druid appeared yet?
I don't know. We all turned our back and started
are
talking
looking-
about food.
We're looking at the sharks with like hungry eyes.
Yeah. I need.
Are we planning to stay long enough, like to be a rest?
It sounds like it.
Yes.
Use up
I
the
think
heal
so.
So you
to
can
heal
use-
everybody up.
Yeah.
You can do any
Without-
short rest activities. You can use hit dice to regain hit points. Recover
does it
any
do that?
abilities that refresh on a short rest.
I can
Use
take
hit
one
dice
of
to
the
regain hit
dark.
The hit dice to regain hit
Shoot.
points. So you're at level 2, right? So you have 2 hit dice of whatever size a bard levels up with, which I believe is a D8 or D10. I think it's a D8. when you use that hit die, you get to roll it and add your Constitution bonus, which for LEIC is a +1, and that's how many hit points you would regain during the short rest. You could spend one or both of your hit dice as you have your short rest.
Okay, so I'm a bard, and
So Ellie, are your magic working from here?
it wasn't working right outside the cave, but I haven't tried comprehend languages. I guess I could try it, but why use a
Well, you
spell?
could also try with a cantrip if you don't want to spend a spell slot
Oh,
just
this
to
is a
find
good
out.
point.
But
Cantrip.
anyway, let's see. Are we like
I don't have a cantrip.
the
Message.
border of the
Guess I could do
cave?
message.
It's close to the
You should have a
water.
bunch of cantrips as a party.
No, I mean
Oh,
two.
just-
I only have 2, right? I can't choose any others
Yes.
until my next level.
Does a bard only start with 2 cantrips?
Believe so.
That might be right. I thought they started with more, but that's
just-
maybe sorcerer that I'm thinking of.
But just a
Yeah,
second.
message would
I could,
certainly.
yeah.
Philippe has something he'd like to say.
Yeah,
Felipe, sorry, I
just a
interrupted.
second. The cave is in the border of the bay, right? The water.
It's
Bard starts with 2
Which,
known
sorry?
cantrips.
The border of the cave is close to the bay, to the water, right?
to the water. There's a bit of a space between, so there's a little bit of a natural rocky
Yeah.
outcropping, and then it's the water pounding down.
You could try to see if works the thing that you make the thing slip, you know? Your thing, you know?
But
From the border in the water, if it has fish there, they will slip.
But
And
rather
then
than
we
using
can
a
fish it.
spell, I mean, like, what if we need it in the near future? So instead of using a spell, maybe just a cantrip so that we can see if magic is working or not? And then we
Alright.
know. So I'm gonna cast message.
Okay. What message are you sending to who?
I am whispering to Kianga, who is at the opposite end, looking at the eye
Yep.
or something. And
Yeah.
And yes, you hear the message. You are inside the cave still, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You hear the magical message whispering to you quite clearly.
Yep.
What did I say?
I don't know what to
Checking.
say.
Just checking if you actually heard me or
Did
just
you
talking.
slack me something that you said, because I don't have anything open here?
I didn't slack you anything. It was a trick question.
Yes.
I said yes. That's
Okay.
what I said. So you heard me. And also I used a hit dice.
Okay, so yeah, during the rest, Ulfgar has got a fire set up, warming up some trail rations. You take some time. The morning dark passes, we were close to
Shall we
that
put
already
let's put these
by the
away.
time you
Shall we put
trekked
them away?
around. The sun's come out the other side. Still no sign of any other living creatures
One.
inside the cave other than you.
2, 3.
But nothing in the cave
Put them
changed,
away.
right?
Yeah.
Nothing in the cave changed. It's fairly overcast. It got really dark outside when the sun passes behind the Great Dunia, of course. But then once it emerges from the other side, it is pretty overcast today. So the sunlight is quite diffuse and kind of gray, coming from everywhere. Are you waiting until nightfall and just?
We complete the whole cycle or not?
Sorry, I just went. So you left in the morning, you got here around 10, 11. You made pretty good time. The 2 hours
18? How about that?
pass and it's dark. It's afternoon, evening. The sun keeps going around. Or you're just gonna sit here, swap stories all the way through the night until morning.
Nothing?
We will stay a full cycle?
I mean, I'll stay. I want to see what's going on here.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, which day did you head out on? 'Cause I did ask that.
50, I think.
Well, I given a range of days
Yeah,
that
you
you
gave
could leave on.
48 to 52.
Yeah.
So we could just have left immediately, which is what I thought we.
Just confirming that you were leaving on the day after they came back with the dead Ulfgar. or not Ulfgar. Sorry, wrong name on my tongue. The dead Uroroth. No, I hope I'm not foreshadowing anything or giving any spoilers.
I hope to.
I think you are his next victim.
Oh no.
Better be careful now.
I will make sure that
There's
not.
some winking in the distance.
Okay. Next day, right? Okay. Inside the cave, it actually seems quite safe. There's not really anything that threatens you. You're able to camp out here undisturbed through all this time. There's a bit of an echo here. Is anybody listening to us, or is that this machine making noises through the speakers?
I don't hear it.
I thought I heard a bit of an echo.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I've heard it.
Just the one in the cave.
Maybe it's just the cave.
On.
The sun rises the next day. The morning is a bit more clear. And right at sunrise, the light from the sun is slipping, coming a little bit like over the land, between the waterfall and the cave, and there's
Everybody stay down. Stay out of the way of the eye. I gotta see what happens.
Out of the way.
No, we gotta
Shining,
stay out of it.
about here. For a little while.
Close to the eye.
The eye.
Close to the eye.
Close to the eye.
The eye.
Can I try to take out one of the shiny stone on the other
Yeah,
side?
maybe.
That's part of like a fairly smooth rock wall.
So there's
Oh, I
nothing
thought
that I
you
can
said
like wiggle out.
eye.
Well, it's like, but it's like part like this is granite, and it's like a part with like a higher quartz concentration. That's a bit shinier.
Can I use my bottle of my brew to try to change the direction of the light to the eye?
And like get like yeah, it distorts it. You reflect it around. You can get some
Can we
odd
use
lensing
like a
effects.
rapier or weapon or something to?
Try to reflect the sunlight.
Okay, wait. Is the sun on the eye right now?
Close to the
little bit on the
It's
edge.
not quite
Kind
in the
of.
center.
Kind of.
It's not there yet.
It's certainly not centered.
Okay, well we should wait till it's centered, and then
I thought we would artificially center it.
Okay, it's moving from which direction to
From the back
which
to the-
direction? It's like down
Front to
to
the back.
up, or
Front to
it's
the back.
going.
So sun's coming up. So
Shell.
it'll be tracing out a path going that way. So
Okay,
It'll never actually hit the center of the eye
yeah. So
it won't.
we'll
Yeah,
try.
it won't hit the center of the eye.
unless we use a.
We have
I have a
Reflected.
You
I
have to
have a
reflect
short
it.
sword, so
I think we should. Yeah, I think we should use the short sword
It's
to
better
try.
than
I
my
have
bottle,
a short
probably.
sword also. Yeah.
I mean, it can't do any harm, right? Maybe.
and I also have a dagger. So
we can try it as
That's
long as
it.
it reflects.
Yeah, I still have a squeaky clean dagger
Me
since
too.
I haven't used it.
So yeah, I have. Me too. So let's try it together.
Okay.
Is it currently being refracted by the water at all?
Oh yeah, there's other
S.
reflections, refractions, but yeah, there's like sort of a bit of a bright spot that's coming through as a line
Okay.
from like as the sun's coming up right over here that seems close but not quite.
So we will try to use the daggers or the short sword to
It's this name, not
kind of
this.
deviate the light a little bit.
I will take an intelligence-based check on this one.
Oh no, then I shouldn't do it. I will give you my dagger.
Intelligent. Oh, it's a 0.
Did you have something like Arcana or something to help you out?
Oh.
That might be appropriate.
Thanks.
Can we like kind of help him
No,
get
my
that
Arcana is
at an
0.
assistance?
who got the highest arcana? Like,
I have-
intelligence is not my thing.
So, yeah, you're spending time trying
More
to
dice.
get this kind of lined up. The sword itself isn't like a nice flat polished mirror, so getting something that's still cohesive, like you can get like bits of the beam to land where it looks like it might help, or might be wanting where it wants to go, but it's yeah, you're not getting like that whole beam effect on there.
When the first light
Yeah, so
of
several
Feig
of us.
shines upon the eye, the path shall
I
open.
shouldn't try. I only have like 8 intelligence.
Glory,
I got -1.
glory be to Samio.
I am also hearing the echo now.
Am I saying that right?
Oh.
I think we should put the sun into the first light of.
I wonder if that's shall open. I don't know if this is right. When the first light of Feig shines upon the eye, the path shall open. Glory be to Samio, the unseen master of the world. He's unseen, he's unseen, he's unseen. Oh my gosh.
That's why we want to use the.
I didn't prep that one. Damn it.
Should
I was
we
gonna
still-
try fairy fire. If he's unseen, I want to make him seen. God damn it! When the first light of Feig shines upon the eye. Why is this eye? Why? What? How
I'm
do
pretty
I?
sure that's the eye.
Well,
Upon is. Sorry. It's over it, right?
upon. So it's like it's on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So when the light shines, when the first light of Feig shines on the eye.
I'm pretty sure that's like the sun.
So we should be able to see Samio, or whatever his name is.
No, the path shall open. Glory be to Samio.
Oh. So look around for a path?
The path has to open. How do we open
So
it?
basically, when the first light of the day.
Do you have nature?
Yes.
I will let you roll nature right now,
Thank you.
since you seem to be denting your head.
It's not great, but it's, something. 16.
Okay.
You got
As
+1, no?
someone
all check? I
in
mean, is there
tune with,
anything?
do you have
Oh,
nature?
if 16 is enough, that's fine.
Well, you might do better for a hint than what I'm about to give.
No, I didn't. 11.
Okay, so through the course of the year, the path that the sun appears to travel through the sky, of course, is slightly different every day.
So
First light of Feig. Is that a
oh.
calendar day then?
Yeah. Feig is, I think, number 2. Like, if you go back to that dial.
Feig
where's
is
that
number
dial?
4.
Was it 4?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so what month are we in? He said we are now in
It's the
new year?
I think it's Corey. Corey on the common calendar. You're in Noct on the Sylvan calendar.
Not.
And those who follow the Draconic calendar are, of course, being ready for the end of the Droct, which is about 3 years in length.
Okay, that doesn't really help us any because that's not. None of that stuff is on here, so
Correct.
we don't know what month it is.
Well,
The
sure
holy
you do.
days.
You've got multiple months that you know it is.
Yeah, but it's none of these.
That's right.
That
And
said,
the annual
presumably,
cycles.
if one is
The holidays. If it goes by seasons.
or by the two, by the
By the sun cycle.
yeah,
Looks like it.
astronomically 50 days after the summer solstice, 11 days before the winter solstice.
It doesn't sound like the most recent one.
By various known calendars on the common calendar.
Feig is a
Very
holy
confusing,
day.
this calendar thing.
Corey is the last month of the 8-month year. Sylvan Excuse me.
I don't think it's a month. I think it's a day. Or a
No, it has to be a month because otherwise there won't be enough of a shift in the sun for it to hit.
But what if Feig is a specific day? It's a holy day.
Then it would be moon. That's a thought. Maybe Feig is moonlight, and we just missed it because we were sleeping.
No, we were taking shifts.
No, what RC is saying is that today is not right.
Yeah.
Because each day sunrise would
There's
shine
a
slightly
there's
in
a
slightly
holy
different
day,
spot.
so it's like, yeah, we are here in December, but we're not here on Christmas.
Okay.
Is what RC is postulating.
Yes. Based on the damaged book that we have.
So does that mean it's impossible to open the path today?
We just need to know what day.
Why can't we just try reflecting the light and
We did.
They have been.
have?
Yeah.
and it's not
And
working?
But
Yeah, and-
I'm not that good
Adept?
at it. Like, I don't
And
know
the tools
even
that
the
you
way.
have at your disposal aren't.
Do we have a mirror?
Does anybody have a nice big flat mirror?
I only have a
If only that princess
musical
was
instrument that's not.
Fair.
here.
If only what?
That princess was here.
Would
Yeah, I
be
don't have
very
anything.
useful now.
I have a shield.
Can we carve
You have a
something
shield?
out of the?
Yeah, I have a shield.
It's made of what?
Oh yeah,
metal.
shield. Don't you have a shield?
Yeah, but it's not. So
Is it
Not really
polished?
reflective.
Yeah, but we can kind of polish
It's
it.
like painted wood with your
no,
deity's
it's just,
icon. Or?
it's not. You know,
It's-
it's not a Medusa shield.
Okay, yeah, this is
No.
not the shield of Perseus. To
Oh.
I just have a plain metal shield.
But there is also time in the downtime to work on these riddles to figure out what else needs to be done if you're satisfied that,
But we need to find the druid.
yep, that was the goal.
But I think he's inside of this place. Or maybe something is inside of this place. Something important.
Wasn't something on that wall?
So none of us have any fire or.
I mean,
Nine?
we've tried fire before, but I can do it again.
You tried
Yeah,
fire.
then
on the eye?
there's the campfire here too.
Yeah, I make a.
How about we use the fire to try?
Because I can just produce a flame too.
Yep.
Sure. Either way, either you can produce a flame, or we can just use a torch
Yeah,
from
whichever.
the fire, and
But
let's try. Give it a try.
Yeah, and you spend a few hours.
And nothing happens. So we
trying
need
to
the
test.
light of Feig.
I think it's the specific light from the.
Yeah, it has to
That
be.
kind of doesn't make sense, but okay.
I
Sunlight.
think it does make sense, but I need
How
to
does it
have
make
all the
sense?
books. I need to
Light
read.
is light.
But there's magic.
It's saying the person who make like animals sleep from nothing.
That's different.
Okay.
Light is light unless it's
Music
magical
soothes
light.
the savage soul.
Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Musical light does not seem to affect. It is unmoved by your refrains.
What was it?
Now the I
Let's
don't know
try
how
with
much
your shield.
of the conversation was relayed back to the party about the druid that they met. It was encountered here and did mention and talk that he was a guardian of the jungle on the plateau as well,
Should we
and
go to the
had requested that
jungle?
the settlers show their respects and they'd have no quarrel as long as they were the settlers were respectful of nature there.
So if we start to like be disrespectful of nature, he will come and try to.
You can go ahead and do that. I don't know how
I don't
to.
think that's a good way to
Yeah,
get
is
into
he going to be
or
hostile?
But I don't
reincarnate or-
think that
I mean,
would
I
be
might
good.
be a little hostile
I
too.
mean,
yeah.
We're just
Yeah,
saying.
I don't think that would be good, right?
No, it wouldn't.
Should we go to
That
the
isn't
forest
really a
then?
way to entice him to help us. So,
Should we try to go to the forest?
I guess so. The jungle?
The jungle? Yeah.
But I would like to open this place
I think we're not
I
on
think
the
we
right
have
day.
to come back.
Yeah.
and pick a mirror.
I think.
Yeah, bottom mirror.
Not only a mirror, but we have to figure out the right day.
Can we?
Okay, we can go back and then go back.
Okay, we can.
Let's try the
There's-
jungle.
There's no way we can like set up something that will alert us in the event, like start a fire or smoke or something that will alert us in the event that. How do we?
Magnifying glass and
Yeah.
matches in the middle of the eye.
Yeah, exactly.
You could also
Except for the magnifying glass.
make a
and
rotation
matches.
of people camping out here during the
Yeah, I guess we
downtime.
could do that. Yeah.
If this is something that you are invested in, and you want to do this, I
am
would allow you
invested.
to organize that with the wider party during the downtime once you return.
I feel like we're in the right time of month for this, but I don't know.
The sun is just at the edge of the eye.
Well, like I
Maybe it will
said,
wait several days.
yeah.
Do I have enough room inside of these to bring my things here and keep working with my brew things here? Because
It's
so,
fairly empty. You'd have to find a way to like carry them across nights because those things don't pack up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You need to bring a barrel out, but with
you
the
can
cooperation
work-
of some of the fisher boats, you could definitely make that work. It would take a few days probably to set it up comfortably.
I think one of our downtime activities should be to repair the path from the outpost to this cave, so that we can safely like build a bridge or
Like a
build
promenade or a boardwalk or something.
Yeah.
That would divert resources. What music is this? That would divert resources from the construction of the
Outpost.
outpost to
But
do
a
that.
little bit at a time. Maybe not all at one go.
Oh, that's a German song.
all right.
It's a
I
goblin
haven't
song.
completely pruned this playlist yet. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that
sounds
sounds good as something
Over the
Oscar will
course
do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now the fastest, you are very close to the jungle right now,
Yeah.
as a
Yeah,
reminder.
we
We
should
can
go
go.
back to the jungle.
I think I think if we can leave, like, it's only at first light that this is ever gonna happen. So we've already passed first light.
You have passed first
So
light today, yes.
let's maybe have somebody at night in the cave every night. We'll do like a rotation.
Yeah, that sounds
Take
good.
straws, as long as everybody's.
Slumber party.
You don't
maybe
even
not
need
a
to take
slumber
straws,
party,
I'll
just
stay.
have one person, solitude, nice.
If you're sure that's safe.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it by myself. Yeah, no, it's not.
If
I
you're
will.
hidden,
I will stay there.
camouflage. I wouldn't mind as long as I'm hidden.
And also to work out whatever your method of signaling is for, because I assume that if anything happens, you would want people there.
Fair.
Like shout as loud as
Smoke
you
signals. Drum.
But
Megadita.
Are we gonna head up to the jungle?
Yes.
can. You should try to find it with.
I can do that.
how are you getting to the jungle?
I don't know how about the rest of you are going to the jungle. I'm
Currently, you're at the bottom of a cliff. It's about 100 feet high. You can see the trees right above you. There's also the
I thought we left a rope
Waterfall.
last time.
yeah. There's the waterfall. There's the large statue carved into the base of the or carved into the waterfall. Let's can't remember exactly how I've been doing it.
Here, I have it kind of half drawn if you want.
It has.
His arms were crossed and he had a staff.
Were the arms crossed before?
The closest approximation of your last drawing that I have.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was actually holding two different. You were only on this side, but yeah, holding something in
Yeah.
that hand.
Yeah, and stuff.
So that thing that he's holding in his hand is probably something we can climb.
It's very slick with water. It's like
You got a grappling hook.
You did get a grappling hook.
Yep.
Yeah.
Two 50-foot ropes tied together is 100 feet.
Let's do it.
All right, I'll see you guys up top.
You're just gonna climb.
I'm just gonna climb.
Okay.
You can take the
Oh, we
grappling hook
give
and-
you the
you
grappling
can-
hook, and then you just
can-
grab it.
Yeah, I can
can
take
pull
it.
us up,
I can.
like,
Well, I'm not
one
gonna
by one.
pull you up, but I can take
No,
the.
you can
I
go
can
and
take.
you can stick it on one of the trees
Yeah.
over there. That should be good enough.
Yep.
Okay. Kyanga is
On the move.
on the move, climbing up.
Boop.
I assume you're not going so close that you're trying to get a good look at the carving.
No, not this time.
Okay, so
I think
no
that'll be
roll.
one of
You've
my
got a
down.
climb speed, so I'm not going.
Yeah.
You know how to climb.
Yep.
Um,
Climbing.
grappling hook in your mouth, or
It's
wherever.
probably like attached to
Tucked
my
in your-
belt or
tucked in
whatever.
your belt.
Yeah.
Climbing up. As you are reaching the top, a hand reaches down.
Oh.
That's a hand.
Thanks. Reach
That's
up
a
and
hand.
take it.
It's the
A
druid.
fairly hairy hand that
Nice.
pulls you
Hairy
up.
druid.
It is.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. Covered in fur and all.
No.
Are you still a bear?
No.
No, that-
That ended a long time ago.
Yeah,
We've
you've had
gone
a-
to sleep.
And you've had a short
stuff.
rest, so you
Yeah.
got that
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
It took you
It's
a while
Yoda.
to get here.
Hi! You must be the druid everyone keeps talking about.
And yeah, he's speaking to you in Druidic.
Ah, yes. Okay,
Um,
perfect.
As the preferred.
Language of the
Yeah.
druids. Yes. Oh, hello. Yes. I was under the impression you were down in the cave below, but I just gotta hook these ropes up and they'll climb up here too. Yeah.
Do not let me interrupt.
Just like, all right.
Let's wait for the
hooks.
others first.
Can you guys? Would they be able to hear me if I yelled down?
Well,
It's only 100 feet away.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah.
waterfall,
Yeah, we're
probably.
holding
Oh, I'll
the-
just-
the other
Oh, yeah,
hand.
Instead
it's
of-
only 100 feet away, but there's a waterfall
So
in
just
between.
tug 3 times and we're
Yeah,
up.
yeah, you're good. Okay, they're on their way up now.
Yeah, we are all climbing.
By the way, what's your name?
To you may refer to me as Crazy Ewith.
Ewith. Okay, I'm Kyanga. Please don't call me crazy.
Climbing.
That sounds like what we say to our panda. Okay.
Is there a state of your mental disposition that you would prefer?
I think I already
Huh?
closed it.
Would you prefer to be
How-
called something
Yeah,
other
how-
than crazy?
Oh.
Probably from that one.
Is there a euphemism you would prefer instead?
Just Kyanga is fine. Key for short.
Oh, nature's in no hurry to be. There's no need to be short.
Probably from that screen, I guess. It's connected to this.
You guys,
Are we up yet?
I don't know. Are you guys
Are
up
we up
yet?
yet?
You're the ones that are climbing.
I don't see why not. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, we're up. Hey, look. It's a druid. Hello there. Can we understand each other?
Do you speak Druidic?
I don't speak
Or
Druidic.
any of the ancient languages?
Unless
of-
I cast comprehend languages I cannot even understand, so no.
I speak Draconic.
Oh yeah, you have comprehend languages. So, if you wish, also I assume Kyanga can.
Yeah, I can translate.
So, I didn't end up printing up very big. So, an old druid,
Another
is watching
knoll.
you and seems very amused by everything that.
Greetings,
Happens in
furry
front of
friend. We come in peace.
What do your companions speak?
They're saying that we come in peace, recently one of our own was
In peace.
killed. They are also in peace now. Pieces, I guess. And I switch back to, do you guys have the thing for the whole reincarnation? You guys brought the scale or the tooth? Yeah? Okay.
We got the
Cool. That's all we're asking. What do we have in return here?
We did want to bring him some brew.
Right.
If
So,
could be.
it's my understanding that you offered to reincarnate our friend.
Which friend was it?
The very shiny dragonkin.
That one.
Yes.
That was sooner than I expected. She'd be coming with this request.
I suppose so. I unfortunately wasn't there when he perished. We've also brought you some ale. In exchange, I suppose?
My special one.
We'll certainly accept that.
He brews it himself, so it's pretty good.
There's
Take it.
oh, where that came
Take
from.
a
if you
taste.
like it.
Since you are doing the talking,
I forget the
you may choose one of these for what this service will be.
Oh, okay.
What do we got?
My oath.
Oh. Very well, I approve of this offering. You, young one, you must in return swear to dedicate yourself to one of the lands untended on this great continent.
Does that mean I have to leave my friends?
You may do so at the time when you are ready to accept the mantle, for this area is in no need of further guardianship.
Gotcha.
But when you find the place, you will know. And at that time, you will become the guardian.
I can accept that. But I have a question for you. Since you've been the guardian here for so long, what is this place called?
It has no need for a name.
Did it used to?
I'm sure it had many names before. You may find some answers that you seek in the ruins.
Just in the ruins, huh?
Down the river, yes? Or up the river?
Maybe ask him about the
runs up the river.
sundial
Okay,
thing and find out what Sieg is.
I'm working on it. So if this land has no name, does anything here have a name? The days, time when the sun changes, the seasons? I'm sure there was an original language.
And there was a language before that, which is what we speak when we converse this way. It bridges time.
Our language. But what about...
The Druidic, of course, is what
yeah.
he's referring to.
Yes.
Many languages have come and gone over the turning of the eons.
So, do you know what Feig is then?
For what use would I have of such a thing?
Okay, either he doesn't know or he just won't tell us. So,
Yeah.
But he's gonna do the whole reincarnation thing.
Do he know the holder?
He has no interest of knowing.
How
I
long
don't
has
think.
he been the guardian here?
No, the behind the waterfall.
I think he doesn't want
The
to
cave?
tell us. Also.
Yeah, he's not gonna tell us, is what I'm sensing.
I feel that no matter how many questions we ask, we're just annoying him eventually, and also we want him to reincarnate our friends.
Okay.
So let's focus on that, and then I can
And
come back
then
and question him
after
later,
that,
maybe?
yeah.
Well, we can give him some ale. Like,
We did.
More
more.
And that was accepted as the first part of the payment.
Yes.
He drink it.
He has tasted it,
Do,
yes.
do you
He's
remember
probably a
the
little
taste of it?
amenable.
It was pretty potent from what you had described. If you could refresh us all with
The
what
appearance. Okay.
the bouquet that you're
the
going for.
appearance like a globulin bud, but the taste is bitter and a little bit salty, with the sensation when swilling and drank a strong lemon, salt, mint, and high concentration of alcohol.
And yes, this crazy Noel does seem to appreciate it a fair bit, and also has asked one of the lowest prices for exchange of the options that were in there. So
You're welcome.
so it was obviously a good brew, and possibly went to his head a bit faster than it might look.
All right. Who has the scale or tooth? Okay. This is.
Yes, you know what has to be done. This won't be quick, especially in this time of the mists.
How long do the mists last for?
Well, they come, they go. Their season is long.
What season is that?
So the mist actually is
Season of
causing
fig.
something.
Yeah, it seems like it's blocking magic.
I don't know if
Incantations.
that's necessarily true, but I want to check out the rooms myself. But we have a friend to reincarnate right now, I believe. So let's focus
Got
on
the
that.
scale.
Yep, we've got the scale, we've got everything. Is there anything else you need from us? For the reincarnation?
These mysteries are yet beyond your ken, I believe. So, once you are ready, you may perhaps participate in the rituals. But for now, you shall leave me to my work while you do yours. Show your respects to the jungle, and you will have mine in return.
Very well. He's gonna do the thing, and we gotta leave while he does the thing, because I'm not a high enough druid to be able to help him out. So, do we want to go back down to the cave? Do we want to go back to the outpost?
He also recommended the ruins up the river.
Also the ruins,
Yeah,
which is where
I-
I would like to go.
Yeah, I
We
would
can
like to
go
go
to
to
the
these ruins also, the things,
This
because
is the one with the dial.
it's up in the river, yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Let's go.
While you're turning and conversing with each other, the druid takes a step away and he mutters something and promptly disappears from view.
Thanks, crazy Uith. Alright, let's go to the ruins.
Crazy what?
Uith.
Do it. We'll remember him.
Yes.
Hope it.
Oh, I was close. I put a TH instead of an F.
Well, that works too. You're the one transliterating
True.
his accent into English characters.
Fair.
How? Okay, you were raised before.
It's okay.
Noted.
Youuif.
Okay, you and me.
Yeah. Uith.
You're
Yeah.
and you else.
So,
UK's. You switch.
I hope that's going to be our last time meeting him.
It will not.
Don't
Yeah, I
say
think
that.
it's ruined.
He's
Oh,
not
no.
terrible. He's just crazy.
It seems so crazy to me. It's fine.
No,
can
he
brew.
literally told me to call him Crazy Uith, so I think he's crazy.
You better prepare more ale then.
Yeah, you seem to like it. All right. So let's go to these ruins. Are these the ruins where that disc is?
They.
That's
What you heard, that was not at all in the jungle.
Okay.
The last adventuring
Okay,
group
okay.
went.
This
They
is
went.
a different set of runes.
Sounds like there's
More runes everywhere. Got it.
plenty of wrecked places around. At least two. Two's plenty, right?
So, just a question.
Up the
So the
river.
waterfall is falling right there, close to the bay, and then
Yep.
the river goes straight to the north,
Eh,
or it makes
As
a
straight as a
curve,
river
or-
goes.
or it makes a curve, or I don't know, just checking.
Yeah, as straight north as a river will go. So. Great. So, how's your nature or survival if you're looking for exact direction?
Okay, my
Good.
survival is +2
Minus plus.
I got
was
+4.
Yeah, I also got. I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
was a
Can
was
we also
8.
try?
I roll 8.
Hey, it's northish.
I've got a 22 for survival.
It's the direction of flow averages a few degrees east as it goes north, for the most part.
Should we follow the river then?
Yes, we are, because that's where he said the ruins are.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I just want to know because I'm updating the maps.
Nice.
So we're going north, right?
Yes.
North and
North, slightly eastish, but that's because rivers don't run straight.
Yeah.
And I
All right.
see how
Trekking through the jungle. You're following the river, which is pretty easy to do. The vegetation is pretty thick. Can I get the person on point to give us a survival or nature check, just to be aware and avoid any traps or any dangerous wildlife?
Are we gonna go in the same order that we were the first time?
shoot.
Yeah? Okay, then I
The,
guess I'm on point.
It's not staying very sunny today. It looks like there are more clouds rolling in.
I'll be on point and I'll have, produce flame ready in case we need a little bit of light.
Okay.
And you're looking for survival, that's 15.
15? That's pretty solid, so you're able to avoid the most obvious, animals and dangers there. Heading out, it's a few hours through the rough terrain, and it's getting pretty close to the noon dark, because you had left a ways after sunrise, an hour or two after sunrise. You're trekking through, and do eventually come to some old stone buildings in the jungle that looks something like this, with the old stone pillars overgrown with vegetation, vines overgrowing all the
Aztec.
old buildings.
Oh. Hey, look at that.
And there's a monument. Seems to be somewhat in the center of town. With it has some of these glyphs that you've seen that the others have brought back, and that you've seen yourself inscribed on the column.
Yes, I'm gonna write those down too. Where am I here?
Put it away. Put it away. Yoshinomae, put it away.
Is there any kind of door or something on the ruins?
Good job.
There's old like bases of buildings that aren't there anymore. A few walls, most of them no higher than your hips. A few that go high enough that you'd have to
I see.
reach up
Yep.
to hit them. All the structures do seem to be in quite a state of decay.
Okay. So it's pretty much down to the ground.
I don't know if that's the right sign. Yeah, it looks right.
Let's see.
This one.
Get some map. So in the center, it's fairly circular. The pillar that you saw, somewhat in the center of town, there's paths radiating out from the middle. There's ruined bases of buildings around here. The path this direction, it's getting... let's see, we've got the river coming here. This one is not giving me ink.
Feed others. I have some of my
And
guess.
there's a fork in the river as two streams come together. So you are currently on the southeast of the settlement here.
I don't trust this translation, but it looks
There, you
right.
looking across the river, you can see that there appear to be more like stones poking out of the vegetation
Okay.
on the other
That's
side
right.
of the river.
Even the other side of the fork of the river.
Yeah, I've done a really bad job
I think
sketching
this
this.
is a K, but I'm not sure. But I think
So
it's
you do see that there are some stone
Spirit Brook.
standing
I
up
think
in
based
in
on
amongst the trees
what
and the
we
overgrowth.
have.
It's really hard to see because the jungle has done a pretty good job of reclaiming whatever this was in the intervening generations since this was last occupied.
Sorry, I'm just copying this.
So that path, like we have that big stone in the middle of the clearance.
Yeah, so there's like a plaza here with, so yeah, these two are not really to scale to each other.
And those are like paths that convert into that.
Yeah.
And the path that goes in the river direction, it has a kind of bridge there or something, or
It may have once a long time ago.
That I wanted to know if it has like pillars in the sides, but the bridge is not there. But
Yes. Pillars, yes. Remains of pillars are definitely there.
Okay.
I think the inscription on that says Spirit Brook, but I'm not sure about that last letter because we haven't translated it yet. But it's the one that makes the most sense to me. But I don't know what those
Oh,
dots
did
mean.
Yeah, what's the dot?
Did you have all the ladders for this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are those
The
like,
only letter that we didn't have pre-translated was that very bottom one, which is why I guessed K.
Okay.
Because-
That looks like a H, but it's
Well,
but
maybe
like,
a K?
It's not our letters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe broom.
I thought Brune too, but then I was like, that's not right.
Maybe the spirit has a broom.
Brood?
No, because the N is a different
so.
symbol.
What it says to there?
B? B is a different symbol.
B-R-O-O-D.
D.
Spirit
D.
something.
D. No, it's not a D.
Double O.
Okay.
So, and what is this thing?
That we don't know yet.
I
Oh,
guess
okay.
it looks like some kind of calendar.
Either a calendar or some sort of markings.
Mm.
Spirit Brook.
That's interesting.
We can skip the song if it's not appropriate.
No, sorry, it was just making me dance.
I'll take a picture.
Please.
Oh.
We like the music.
Here, do you want me to write what I wrote on here? I'll just do. Okay, so. There.
Spirit?
Yeah. Brook.
Sure, the other direction too.
Huh?
Sure,
Oh,
both
yeah,
directions.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's like share between it doesn't mean that there's like a valley that has to be bridged.
Did you take the picture?
You want to see?
Okay, so where are we?
You're sort of in a little plaza area.
Where in, I
southeast.
guess, where in the path?
In the middle
Yeah.
of the
So there, let's clear this and make things a little bit more to scale because.
Do you want me to grab you some better markers?
It looks like an eye.
Let's try this one.
Oh,
Because I have a
So-
whole pack at my desk.
Maybe some of these need to be replaced,
I
or at
will.
least temporarily. And how's the black doing?
I'm going to remove myself from this and go grab my other markers.
So the rivers meet. This is totally, definitely how rivers meet in this sketch. There's a little plaza area here of like paving tiles that have a whole bunch of weeds growing through the cracks. There's a pillar kind of in the middle of it. And again, I've got that too close to my river. There's paths walking, heading out in different directions. There's base for what could possibly be a bridge in a few places, and you do see some rocks in the trees and vines on the other sides of the river too. The black is less bad.
Here's an assortment of colors.
Lovely. I still don't have a very good drawing that I'm happy with, but
so that drawing in the bottom, like it's carved. How is that made? Like
it's like paving tiles, like flat, roundish stones that are placed in a neat pattern to make a flat area. There's weeds growing in between all these.
oh no, I'm saying about these.
Inscription?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
the
bottom
little
of it.
diamonds.
This.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's something else carved into the
oh,
pillar.
it's carved. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to.
Seems like an eye.
Kind of.
Because the black is at the center.
Yeah, but it's not in all of them. It's almost like it's a pattern of filled in or not filled in.
But in the damaged book, it also has diamonds like that.
Yeah.
So
I know in the original note it says that they thought that it was page numbers.
yeah,
I don't think that's what it is in this case.
yeah, it looks like a.
Okay, I will
See, it's a
Sorry,
calendar.
can
like take a
Um,
look around and see what.
Sure.
Like if has
Sure.
remainings
What areas
of
are
something.
the what of something?
Remainings of someone or something, or like not only like the ruins of buildings
Oh, so he's
and
looking
pillars,
for, like,
but
Okay.
Anyone that might have died there. or
Yeah.
something,
Okay. Anybody who died out exposed has probably long been decomposed, or
I guess, like, are there any catacombs or
Are there any artifacts or something?
What's the word that I'm looking for? Mausoleum.
Chests.
Chests, clothes, coffins.
Here, no. I see your perception. Give a roll there on investigation or perception. If anybody else is taking actions. This side of the board of the table has been sort of getting a lot of my attention drawn to it. Are you looking to?
The perception total was 5.
5? Oh, so your passive perception would kick in that case. Lots of jungle in the area surrounding, without walking too far away from your party in case there is danger out there.
Nothing interesting.
Anything, any interesting smells?
That's a very good question. There's plenty of interesting smells. It being a very alive, verdant jungle area that you're in. Anything that you're
I guess
going for?
Unusual.
Out of the ordinary, not
Yes.
something that's kind of jungle background.
Whereabouts are you focusing your attentions or wandering?
So I'm guessing we're by the river on that side?
You're sort of in this area here where there's a bit of a clearing that you've come to.
So that's the river, and then...
Yeah, river.
And where are those paths leading off to?
They don't seem to really go anywhere.
Okay.
They get they're overgrown pretty quickly. They pick up again a little ways down to be lost again.
Gotcha.
Like it was
I guess
a road.
what I would
So
be
is
doing
this-
is kind of going towards like every path, seeing if there's anything unusual that I smell or hear coming from a specific spoke of that wheel, I should say.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Are you looking for anything?
Is this pillar the only thing that has any inscriptions? Are there any other structures that have maybe an eye or
Actually be heard.
rooms or something?
Well, giving the pillar some good close attention. The pillar seems to be sitting on like a flat circular stone itself that is quite smooth. And so there's like a bit of about 2 paces that you could go, or like across like the circle where it's an undamaged large flat stone.
Yes.
That's sort of the base of the pillar. Otherwise, the buildings here are
Hold on.
all crumbled, but you can see some other buildings across the water that are poking up to the vegetation.
I rolled a 20.
Should we try?
Not a nat 20, but a
Okay.
20.
How shallow is the water? Can I get to the other side?
It's fairly. It's about 20 feet down, or 10 feet
across.
down to the ravine, and about 30 across.
So, should be easy to swim enough.
The water's flowing reasonably fast at this point.
So,
If
Not
you
easy.
swam it, you'd end up a
Down
ways
there.
downstream probably.
okay.
But you're well away from the waterfall that's a couple hours there. It's also getting very close to the noon dark.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I rolled a 20 for perception.
yes. As you're walking along, you do catch a whiff of like cave air.
Oh, there's a cave nearby.
So that cooler,
Maybe.
um,
Something a little more
cooler,
like
earthier,
damp. Yeah, okay.
smell.
Can I pinpoint where that's coming from?
Uh,
Well, not pinpoint, I guess which area is
So,
it closest?
yeah, in this area here, when you were walking down this path.
Okay. I'm gonna go this way, guys.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
There are torch-like holdings or places where the people use in the time, like put torches.
Like
here.
some not. Would there be? Yeah, there would be some leftover metal remnants, things that were holding them have long since decayed, but there's metal pieces that could hold a torch.
So when it gets darker, I light one torch and put in one.
Well, there's like
Please.
the posts that they would have been on are long decayed and gone. You'd have to get a new stick. at
Okay,
least.
so yeah, I will
Sure, so you're gonna
just to mark
where this is, and then just get some torches around. So we've got fire here. It's getting very dark, or starting to get very dark now, and you hear a low buzzing rising from the trees.
The bugs! Oh god, put out the
things-
fire, put
those
out the
things
fire,
again.
put out the fire.
I got a torch.
Well, if they come here, I don't want to have to fight those stupid things again.
Let me go into the direction of the cave.
only heard about them. I never fight them.
Let's run to the direction of the cave.
They are near the water.
Well,
Right?
I don't know if you guys heard me, but I did say I'm going this way and then just went that way, so...
I'm running
If you
toward the
don't
other
pay
way.
attention
So
to the
you're
druid, she's
going in
gonna
the-
wander off.
You're going in the direction of the cave? Then?
Yeah, what I smelled like a cave-like smell. I didn't say anything to you guys so that you know that that's what I smelled. I just said, I'm going this way. And then I started going that way, and no one really paid attention.
Well,
Okay.
I saw you going away, so
Yes, you were the
I'm
only
running,
one.
I'm running toward the other direction.
Alright. I'm going this way, guys.
Oh, okay, I'm going there
I'm
also.
gonna keep a safe distance but follow.
Okay.
Okay.
Just in case, I don't want to go into any. I don't want us all rushing into danger.
And I will do a produce flame so that I at least have some light along the way while I am wandering.
I have some torch also.
You found an entrance to some underground thing, and the first thing that you notice are the very thick spider webs a short ways in.
Ooh.
Oh no, spider.
Spider webs could be good to keep away those insects.
And
Okay,
the buzzing sound outside is growing quite a bit louder. What's our order of entering?
I'm first.
I'm
Yeah,
second.
you're in there. We've got.
I'm still gonna be
You're hanging back.
cautious. Yeah. I'm scared there are skeletons in there.
Okay.
I have the bludgeoning damage, it's fine.
I have a
It's
shield.
fine.
Don't ask Kyonga, because she'll tell you it's fine.
Does a 13 hit you?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I think. What's my hit?
What's your armor class?
I don't remember. I usually just say yes or no based on.
On if it sounds
Usually
good or
either
not?
totally low or totally high. When he says 13, that's
It's 2 in
Wait,
the middle.
about
That's 2 in the middle.
yeah. Where is it? So my armor class is
Should be at the very bottom part. Well, not very
Where's
bottom,
my-
but near the bottom.
bonus. Forget how to calculate.
No. Are these things? There it is.
Mine also. Where is?
Oh, there's no armor. Armor class there?
It should be.
But I'm not wearing any armor.
Oh, well then you will. Yeah.
Did you still have some kind
Some
of armor
amount.
class?
Yeah, so
Somewhere
yeah,
here,
I
isn't
have
it?
here.
We have at least the base
Where
one.
is it? Refillers,
So it's
social
14.
interaction, attack.
And who else is not in the cave yet? Ulfgar, were you in the cave with Kianga and Laura?
Yeah, right after I put the torch. I
Oh,
went.
you're booking it. You're inside the cave.
Yeah.
Ellie and Clotar are the last ones to make it in. Clotar,
Yep.
does a 8, 10 hit you?
Yeah.
So the big bugs are coming
Plus one.
out very close to you and trying to
Dex plus 14.
drink your
14.
precious bodily fluids.
Finally. 14. So,
14.
no.
Just a miss. One of these giant mosquitoes just
Swooshing.
misses you. You duck just in time, and you can feel the breeze of
Gotta put that
the
down.
beat of its wings passes overhead. These things are starting to swarm outside. Inside, meanwhile,
Okay, so we've encountered these spider webs. Now, is it like blocking the path entirely? Can I see through on the other side? Is
it's
it just...
very thick and fairly opaque. You've just got torchlight here, and it's dark outside now.
Yeah.
It's covering the whole entrance, and
Do I hear, if I listen very closely, do I hear anything like spidery crawling around in there?
yes.
Spiders in here.
Should we go in?
I mean,
Okay.
bugs that will wrap us up to drink our blood, or bugs that will land on our backs to drink our blood?
Wrap us up and knock us out, and we
That does
usually
seem more
are-
preferable.
yeah.
Also, I might just set everything on fire.
And spiders are usually fairly sentient, so maybe we can convince them not to.
I'm gonna try something. I know we're kind of in a rush here, but I'm gonna take my quarterstaff and just kind of stick it into the webs and just do this and see what happens.
Okay.
I know how spiders work, okay?
It kind of gets caught and
You
gets
just lost your quarterstaff.
well, it's
Nah.
kind of getting stuck and wrapped up there.
Worst comes
Oh,
to worst, I'll
no,
just
I'm
set
going-
everything on fire again.
I'm going to lose your stick.
I'm not. It's fine.
Your stick is is restrained. Can you make a strength to pull it out?
Strength. 19.
19. You are able to rip it out, leaving a bit of a hole in the webs in the process.
Nice. What was
You're
that?
relying on your ability to magic fire.
Yeah, but I wanted to
Magic.
see if the spiders would come and attack.
Sure. I'm just saying, we gotta remember magic might not work.
I didn't do any magic though.
But can't rely on magic for fire.
Fair. That's why I'm also a gnoll.
No, it's not.
So there's
mystic.
okay. So it's
Right.
like when that hole is made.
It's big. It's a medium person-sized hole.
But
that you
Ken,
get.
is it like Shelob's lair where we're spider webs all the way through, or once we break through, I can kind of walk normally?
You could walk normally. There's
How do the spider webs taste? Maybe they're like cotton candy.
Oh, no.
there's
I'm not going to do that.
there's webs on the walls. Like this place.
But
looks
it's not like a
definitely
tunnel
infested.
spider went through there and made the whole tunnel their web.
It's close. Like there's a tunnel through there, and it's like webbing on.
So it's
Most sides.
Shelob's lair looking
Sharp
at.
implements.
Fairly
we should be able to
Shelobish.
cut through, though.
'Kay.
Can't
Well-
we just use our swords to cut through?
Well, if you have a sword, feel free
I have
to.
a rapier.
Because I do not.
He has a
I have a
two.
shield,
All
so
three
it's-
of these guys.
Well, I
have-
wanted to be able to see through on the other side. So yes, if we can cut through now, that would be good.
Oh, we're going to destroy Spider's house. Poor
Well,
Spider.
we could not go into the spider's house and go fight the giant flying ones.
I'm going
Oh,
inside.
it's only about 2 hours that you have to put up with them before they go away when it gets bright again.
Okay, yeah. So then, do you want to lead the way with your sword?
I will then.
'Kay.
I'll cut through the spider web. Should I try and check?
Where are you cutting? Because there's a path forward here.
We're gonna just go
Well,
straight
yeah.
through forward.
I'll just make it bigger so everybody.
Are
If-
you
if we
entering the
need to.
cave, or are you staying outside the cave?
Entry.
I think I'll stay at the entrance, but not go. I mean, out of.
I am guessing
can I,
the
can I
flying
stay out
bugs
of
aren't
reach
coming
of the
in after us.
flying insects, but
They will come into the cave.
they will come into the cave. So there's no way to like go on one side of the spider web and sort of like patch it up so that they can't get in.
You want to like wait for everybody to go, come here, and just go Whoop, and stay there.
Yes.
Nothing could possibly go wrong with this plan. I would let you do that.
Sounds safe.
So while everybody else goes ahead, to confirm, Shoink and everybody else is going ahead.
Yeah.
Well, there can't be anything that comes from this side, and nothing's gonna get past them.
Except they could get around us, above us, to the sides of us.
They would eat you first.
Yeah, it's coming deeper into the lair, and now that you've disturbed the webs, you definitely hear spidery sounds.
Yes.
Lots of them coming from pretty much all
Oh,
directions.
dang.
The
Pretty much all
tunnel
direct.
splits into two possible directions.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, we're in a maze.
Do I have any fire sort of?
I have
I don't know,
a
do you?
Do you not have a
Torches.
fire starting
You've
kit
got
with
like
you?
a tinder kit.
I can use flint.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna keep a torch just in case.
Okay. Yeah, lots of creepy shadows it's casting right now.
I'm
Delightfully
making
eerie.
shadow puppets over here.
Yeah. Okay, but we can hear them, but can we see them?
Well, there's shadows kind of all over the place.
Yeah. But nothing directly.
I
Okay,
think I
I'm...
do
So,
have
but
dark
you
vision.
can see like little bulges shifting in the walls
Yeah.
as well.
Okay. I'm okay with that, because they're not
My
coming at us
reasoning
yet.
is if I hear one of them shrieking, then I'm at an advantage because they don't know I'm there. So I might be able to like spring a sleep spell if they get in trouble.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna head... You say it kind of looks like it splits in two ways?
Two ways, yeah. There's like a split there, a split there.
Interesting, interesting.
Which this way doesn't seem to go very far.
Okay, well, and I'm gonna continue
right
on towards like the path that seems to go. So I have like produce flame going. So I have
Yeah.
like a little flame in my hand, and then I'm using my quarterstaff as kind of like almost like a walking stick, just in case.
Okay. Are we letting the druid stay on point?
Yes, I'm right.
Yes. The spiders go first.
Yeah.
I thought you have dark vision. No?
I have dark vision, and I'm right behind her.
Okay.
I'm at the back. What a nice position.
Great.
Moving around the corner, there are lights disappearing from your field of view. Kianga, your stick gets stuck in a web in front of you.
Again?
Of course.
This one actually was quite hard to see. It was threads that are strong, but also quite
Sticky.
Faint.
sticky and faint.
Yeah. Do I have to roll for anything?
Same as before. If you want your quarterstaff back, then
I
that's a
do
strength.
want my quarterstaff back. Yes. 14.
14. Enough to
Rip it out.
rip it down, and with it, a rather large spider comes from the wall and is like pretty much right on top of you.
No.
Rolling initiative.
Oh no.
One day I didn't prep speak with animals.
I have
So, am I
13.
rolling initiative?
You may
or-
roll initiative, yes.
All right.
In case you want to come save us.
Yeah.
This one is about as big as the human in the party.
Oh gosh.
Oh crap.
Dude, we ain't want no beef. Let's not fight. I'm just trying to find my way through.
Okay, everybody, who's up to 10 on the initiative?
Oh, 13.
15 plus whatever.
What time are we at?
It's
9.
8, yeah,
It's
9.
It's almost 9?
Yeah. 3
Okay,
minutes too.
We'll try to wrap up
'Kay.
pretty soon. Okay, up to 10?
Nope.
Nobody. Up to 15.
14.
14 for Ulfgar.
13 for Kyunga.
11 for me. Lorem.
Okay.
You will.
This time I definitely beat the dwarf.
What were you at?
22.
22.
Or 20. Wait, it's plus dex, right?
Yeah.
What's your dexterity?
23.
23. And Clotar.
Okay, 17. then.
17. That also beats the dwarf. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. You hear a yelp from the Noel in the party. Ellie?
I'm gonna cautiously walk forward and
Okay, walking down the hall, you can see
the light is coming from that side.
the light coming from that side, and you can.
Yeah, I'm heading in that
Yeah.
direction.
So cautiously walking.
Trying to be as stealthy as I can.
Sure. Are you taking an action to hide?
Yeah.
So to make
I'll do
yourself
that.
harder to see.
Yes.
So then, okay. So your action then is to hide this round. So make your stealth roll.
Don't do that.
It's an 18.
That's doing a very good job of minimizing contact with the webs. Coming in at 20. Kyanga
Trying to give
Yee.
one.
does a
That's the way to make that noise.
So
17 hit.
Yes.
we lost it already.
This is a bite.
Go to
Ouch.
the
Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please? As you feel the venom of the bite being injected. It's not a very deep bite.
3?
But you feel the venom injected into your hand and like it's pussing up a bit. You take 2 points of damage from the bite,
Okay.
and another 9 from the venom.
Oh.
Yikes.
You're not gonna turn into a spider, are you?
No.
Clotar.
Maybe Spider-Man.
Yeah.
We like Spider-Man. What do you
Get
say,
off
Yoshime?
him.
Nice singing.
It's nice. Here, give me that
Oh
red
no,
one.
it's so cute.
He sings the whole thing.
I know. He knows all the words.
That's beautiful. That's bonus XP for you right there, buddy.
Okay,
My little bard.
Roland. Ooh, 11.
Well, they're not very hard to hit. But they're harder than that. So
Okay.
the 13 is your 2-hit number.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to put that up there. And
You see another one?
indeed,
Another one.
Uh-oh.
coming out from between the webs, a second spider comes, going for. You intervened in, like, we're getting close. Clotar does a 21 finally hit you.
I think so.
Please make that Constitution saving throw. The bite itself was only 4 points of damage. Constitution save looks like
15.
you're at a +2.
15. Yeah.
15?
Yeah. 13 plus 2.
Your holy health, your divine health is definitely keeping that venom at bay. You're tougher than this. Ulfgar.
All right. So I will hit the spider. I will use 1 key point, and I will hit twice
The one that's going after Clotar, or the one that's on Kyanga?
on Kyanga in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the first one.
You're
will
kind of
be-
between the two of them, so.
Okay. The first one will be with the short sword.
Yep.
And then will be like short sword, and then in the eyes.
Okay. It's got lots of them to hit.
So
13 is
For-
your target number to hit.
okay, so that's a hit. Was a 16 plus 4, and that's a 3 damage. And
Okay.
other 2 was only 1 hit. and was this is so was a 6 damage.
6 damage total.
No, it was the first was a 3 and the other was a 6.
Second was a 6. Nice roll on the second one. What are you looking at health wise? Okay.
She's bleeding out.
Another one. Uh-oh.
Oh gosh.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Ulfgar,
Oh.
that's a natural 20.
All right.
As you're laying into this one from behind, you feel something land at the back of your neck, sinking its teeth into you. Make your Constitution save.
My name is Miles Morales now.
The bite itself, double the dice, is 8 points of damage. Gets you right in the soft spot.
So what's the?
Oh, target
my
is 11.
Constitution was 12.
Okay, Constitution save throw. The target number was 11.
Okay.
Dwarves and poison. There.
Can you put the dice away?
It's a bit itchy, but it's not going into the bloodstream there.
Okay. How much was the damage?
8 from the bite.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Good job.
Is like, oh damn, there's a spider on me now.
Yep.
So
Gonna
I'm
lead a rash.
gonna grab it,
You want some
my
water?
claws, and tear it off of me. Throw it.
Okay. Is that like you're doing like as a grapple kind of way?
Yeah, so well, because it's a spider and I know I can like damage it with my claws,
Yep.
I kind of want to like sink my claws basically into its like thorax. Yeah, and just grab it, do some
Okay, so
damage
it's-
as I'm throwing it. Like,
Okay.
get off of me.
So make your attack.
Okay, that's a D4.
I kind of forgot to move me, so where am I?
Yes, D4.
Yes, you were sneaking rather slowly at stealthy speeds.
Okay.
You're still a ways back.
Plus strength. Got a 5.
5 on your 2-hit roll.
Yeah.
That spider manages to get out of the way, and you probably feel a little bit lightheaded from the bite at the moment. And it's just, your coordination is just not quite there.
Oh wait, sorry. I rolled the wrong dice. I was doing the damage, not
Oh
the
yeah, you
attack.
gotta hit before you can do damage.
Yeah. So
13 is your target number to hit.
yeah. So I got 18, so I think I got
That's a
it,
hit.
and then I did 5 damage.
'Kay.
That's where I was going with that.
And that one had been hit previously. That takes it out.
Nice.
You throw a dead spider back into the webs.
Nice.
Where are the spiders in relation?
They're all
All over.
All in front?
they're
All
all
over there.
coming out of the webbing.
There.
Oh, we have one more?
Of course.
You guys?
course,
Coming
it's
out of
a
the
nest.
back. Lorum.
In the middle of a nest.
Oh, does a 13 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. One more leaps out, but you were ready for this one. Lorum.
I was bashing it out.
I'm on to you.
I'll try to attack anything.
Okay. Spin around.
Yeah, it's 13.
13 is your number.
Damage is 7.
7 points of damage. Okay. Do you have are you using action surge or anything like that to do more attacks or more damage?
No, that's my only attack.
Okay.
Only attack once.
But action surge lets you take an extra action once per short rest, I believe, as well.
Oh, okay,
Or-
so I can take
Like
another
I
one?
believe you have action surge already at level 1, or is that not yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, it's a level 2 thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Ellie.
So, it's about 30 feet away from all of them.
Yeah, about that.
And Ulfgar is down to how many hit points? How damaged how hurt are you?
I took 8, but I'm 13 now.
I'm at 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still healthy at 11.
So everybody's alive though.
Yeah.
Yes.
So everybody's standing up.
Well,
I have quite big
it's relative. I'm still laying on the
Okay.
ground.
Can I get closer and cast a spell?
Yeah, you can still move.
Okay, I'm gonna get closer and do it.
If you're staying hidden and stealthy, you'd be moving at half. Well, actually, casting a
No,
spell would reveal your
I
location
would
anyway.
not. Yeah, if I'm gonna engage, I'm not gonna
Yep.
be stealthy anymore. But
'Kay.
hopefully, my surprise attack will count for something.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Thunder Wave.
Oh, and that's a good one.
That is. The spiders are kind of mixed in with the party members right now, but if you come to the one side or the other, I'd say be able to catch 2 of them with the thunder wave.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what
I
I'm
like
doing.
catch 2 of them without catching the party members.
Yeah. So I'm
They have to make a Constitution save, I think.
yes.
18 and 9 are the 2 numbers.
Okay. So 1, I guess.
So 1 fails. So 1 will take half damage, 1 will take full damage, and 1 will get blown back into the webbing.
That's 2d8.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Does he have all of them? I'm sorry. That's an 8, right? Yeah. Okay. It's 10
10 on the full damage.
on both of them. Okay. Yeah. 10 on full damage.
And then half that, 5.
Mm-hmm. And they're pushed 10 feet away.
And the one that is pushed, or sorry, the one that
On
wasn't
failed
pushed away,
save, creature
curled
takes
up.
2d8. And
Yep.
is
Yeah, one of them curled up its legs and went down.
isn't pushed.
Clotar.
I forgot to record if I took damage last time. Like you hit, I had to make a throw, but I didn't write down any
The
damage.
bite, I think, was only like,
It's 4.
I think it was 4 damage.
Oh, okay.
I do recall 4 being said
Yeah.
for a bite.
Okay, swing it. 15.
15 is a hit.
Hey. And re-rolling my 1. 13.
Yeah.
13 takes out the one that wasn't
1,
there.
2, 3.
Ulfgar. There's one that got blasted back into the webbing. That
It's
it's trying to scurry away back into the safety of its webs.
okay. I will again use my last key point.
Okay.
And I will be the shotgun here.
Okay.
The first one, it's a hit. It's 4 damage.
Okay.
That was with the short sword.
Yep.
And with the hand was a hit
Yep.
and was a 6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one was
Nice.
Damn.
plus. This is plus what was a hit.
Okay.
So,
It was a 6 damage.
remind me to tell you about blocking.
Okay.
That is one very squashed spider. The nest is still skittering, but you are being left alone right now. I'm afraid that we're at time and we'll have to call it tonight. So
That's
a little
okay.
bit of further exploration of the cave, but you're able to ride out the swarm in relative safety.
Excellent.
And then you're left alone.
That went better
For
than
now.
I thought.
I will grab some of these webs to be used in the outpost as something to glue things.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm grabbing some of the dead spiders.
Okay.
So we're going for
Yeah,
we're
perfect.
going back to the outpost. Is that what we're doing?
I'll
Now we'll
grab
have